Hello and welcome to Extreme World. You all know that the floods in India have taken a terrible form for the past few days. One area after another is sinking in the blink of an eye. Houses, offices, courts, and even educational institutions are drowning one after another in this terrible flood. It is known through a leading news agency that recently, India's 8th historic building, the Taj Mahal, has begun to sink. India's Himachal Pradesh has suffered the most damage. Even there, the extent of damage has increased to such an extent that the road and rail transport systems there have been submerged in water. Because of this, the communication system there is closed. Also, the platforms of some railway stations were submerged so much that people were unable to stand. All in all, this terrible flood situation in India has been declared as a national disaster by the Indian disaster management ministers. Even Himachal Pradesh, Punjab, Chandigarh, Uttarakhand, Jammu and Kashmir, Haryana, Rajasthan and Delhi have seceded from the rest of the country. Roads there have been separated due to floodwaters and landslides. The situation in Gujarat, Kashmir, Punjab, and Himachal Pradesh is becoming increasingly difficult. The nature there is getting disturbed due to heavy rain. The river Bipasha is roaring with the Rudramurti in the floodwater. The floodwater is running at a high speed beyond the danger level. Somewhere, bridges and embankments are breaking down due to floodwater. Somewhere the road has been submerged in the river due to floodwater. This image of devastated Himachal Pradesh is now a scary situation. Harappa Ban in Himachal has been broken due to continuous rains for several days, creating a dire situation. One by one, houses have been submerged in the floodwater. The video also showed landslides and cars being swept away by floodwaters in the blink of an eye. What a heartbreaking tragedy. Even the Jagrat Panchabhakta temple in Mandi area is sinking under the river. Every day, devotees come and offer puja to this temple. But after seeing such a horrible scene in the temple, there is panic in the whole area. And in some parts of India, the situation is so bad that whole villages have been washed away by the flood currents. Again, the entire region has been submerged in river water. The people of Himachal Pradesh in India have never seen such a terrible flood situation before. So far, 210 people have died in Himachal Pradesh, and hundreds of people are missing due to this terrible flood situation. And so far, the situation in some districts of Himachal Pradesh is so bad that it is unimaginable. Around 139 roads across Himachal remain closed due to heavy rains and floods. Even air and train services have been disrupted. 1695 water projects are inactive. Even games like river rafting and paragliding are banned there. 85 roads were closed in Shimla zone, 26 in Mandi, 11 in Hamirpur, and 14 in Kangra zone. The flood situation in Himachal Pradesh in India is becoming critical day by day. According to the Himachal Pradesh Disaster Management Authority, ASDMA, 210 people lost their lives due to floods in various parts of Himachal Pradesh. More than 50 are missing.
Yeah, that's because of that wall holding it in.
You better floor it.
Also, over 4.5 lakh people have been affected across 10 districts, Indian news agency PTI reported. Even though the water level has started to decrease in some areas, the situation is still very dire. Think deeply about the dire situation India is facing and what is the plight of its people today. 16 teams of the National Disaster Response Force are working extensively to evacuate people from the flood-hit areas of the city. On the other hand, Himachal Pradesh received an average of 100 mm of rain in a day, the first time in 60 years. The situation in Himachal Pradesh and its surrounding areas is so dire that people are not even able to trace their relatives. Even if they want to go to their relative's house, it is no longer possible for them. Because the road was destroyed by flood long ago, their only means of transport was rail cars, which were already completely flooded. Needless to say, standing from the familiar platform, this is indeed the main railway station of Himachal, which has been lost in the floodwater today. Let us pray to God to save the people of India from this terrible natural calamity. Thank you for joining with us.